Hello, Goddess, and welcome to this week's Thankful to Thrive Thursday, which I must say, first and foremost, that I am truly, truly thankful for you, Goddess. You are why. You are my why. You, with everything that I went through in my life, knowing what it is to feel utterly powerless in every area of my life, to then find my power, take it back, and then boom, oh, I'm a twin flame too. Oh, geez, but I don't believe in that. And lo and behold, here we are. And I've been doing the same in that. And especially when I get to hear from you out there who take the time to let me know the impact that my content has on your journey. There are no words, but it is the very thing that reminds me that it is having the impact that I know I'm here to have. It definitely, for me, is that place where, you know, when you go through your life and you wonder, going through all that you went through, does it balance out? What makes it worth it? And for me, that's you, Goddess. To know that my wisdom, my guidance can serve and support you to such a depth as to completely redirect your life from a disempowered space, that timeline, to an empowered timeline. And it just truly, truly. So I want to say thank you for you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing in these moments whenever you're watching this, because it's always this present moment now, just as it is for me recording it. It is for you now listening to it. It is right here now, this present moment. And that is very much what I feel is a theme for today. Remember, we were talking about getting out of your own way, of your expansion, letting go of who you were, so you can fully step into, embrace who you truly are. And I know that's definitely one of the greatest challenges for each of us, right? Again, my name is Rochelle. You know, that's the label I've gone by my whole life, and I am a self-love empowerment coach. I'm also a twin flame goddess. There's that space in, was I always that? No, not. I mean, I was definitely always Rochelle. However, that who Rochelle is ever changing. It's infinite. There are no limits. And the same for you, Goddess. This is why, again, breaking free of the limitations that you are keeping yourself in. And I know a big one is that holding on to, that clinging to your counterpart. I observe and I, of course, take in, and I watch how courses change, how people change as we do, right? We're evolving, therefore things change, we change. And it's really fascinating for me to watch how it gets to a point where someone I once considered a trusted expert reveals that space where it's very, very disempowering, is where their message is coming from. And I have to be like, okay, wow, no, because I am about that empowerment. I'm about looking for and finding your power so you can take it back, so you can then feel empowered on your journey. Because again, I know what it's like to go from powerless to powerful. And that's what Thankful to Thrive Thursday is about, is focusing on how far you've come, the blessings in your life, the beauty that is in you, the beauty that is in your journey, in your experience here. Really, again, coming into that present moment. And we definitely do that with gratitude. And that's what Thankful to Thrive Thursday is, that reminder for all of us to be, again, shifting into that energetic state of gratitude, being grateful, thankful, appreciative of that which is the totality of this journey, because that which is the totality of this journey is that which is feeding, nurturing, contributing to the totality of that which is you, Goddess. And your journey is about you. It's not about him. And I know for me, I'm gonna just say it, I am so sick and tired of these twin flame experts that constantly are telling the divine feminines, myself included, divine feminine here, hello, to hold on to your counterpart, to don't stop envisioning with him, and that if anybody tells you to detach or to, focus on you, that, oh, they're steering you away. And I sit there dumbfounded, because that then makes it an ego attachment. It makes it an attachment when you cannot step back into that space and place that is yours, your energy, and be whole and complete within yourself, such that you don't need him or her. Your divine masculine is the term where we are here, not gender, divine masculine energies here. Whatever that is. I am here to tell you from firsthand experience, Goddess, that the more I would hold on to him, the more suffering I endured. Because I know that he has generational karma in a big way to heal. Big. I'm talking about a culture that just forced him to marry somebody against his will. Okay? And she to him. So that is definitely a massive generational curse, that what you want really doesn't matter. And oh, Goddess, you better believe that I'm healing that one in my life too. That is the twin flame mirror. And I definitely talk about the utilizing the power of that to assist in your healing and, revealing then, of course, what needs to be healed. But man, the whole I don't get my dreams basically and it's just like, no, that is not true. Currently, I'm definitely living one of my dreams in the way of hearing from such amazing goddesses out there who are just like, wow, your content is what has allowed me to feel empowered in this space. I'm so tired of feeling so frustrated and so overwhelmed and so burdened, and it feeling so heavy, and it hurts all the time. And I feel like I can't create the life I want. Well, guess what? I'm here. You're welcome. Just say thank you. Say thank you, universe, because Rochelle is here. Okay, never fear. Rochelle is here. And I assure you, dear goddess, that you stick around with me, you will find your power and you will rise and thrive. So on any day, but especially Thursday, we get that reminder of being thankful to be thriving, because you are then thriving. Thankful to thrive. So be aware, right? Live in the moment. That is exactly what's it. Live in the moment. Presence. Right? Being able to anchor into the moment and ask yourself, is this ego or is this soul? Is this attachment or is this connection? Is this constrictive or is it expansive? And I have definitely, like my left ear is ringing in a not so pretty way, that resisting expansion, that giving your power away, not claiming it all, is the holding on. So that holding on, that attachment to your counterpart. It is that attachment that is keeping you stuck, goddess. Attachment is attachment. Connection comes from that space that says, well, we are all connected. So I know that no matter where I am or where he is or what we're doing, what it looks like, I know that we are perpetually and eternally connected. Therefore, I am with him and he is with me. I always think of Dirty Dancing, Havana Nights at the very end when she has to go to him to say her goodbyes because she's going back to America, and she says to him, I am taking you with me. And he says to her, I am keeping you here, with his hand on his heart. Because you see, when you are connected, you are never apart. And the soul then operates from that space that says, well, I am liberated. I am free. Freedom is my birthright. Freedom is that which I am. Free to eternally expand. Anyone who teaches you about attachment and insists that you remain attached, that is an ego concept. And you've got to liberate yourself from that, because that is the very thing that weighs you down, that perpetuates your suffering, that keeps you where you are because it's so heavy, this which you are holding on to. But you see, this is why we come into that present moment through awareness, through being aware of what am I holding on to? What is this that is perpetuating my suffering? And oh, that means, let me ask, where is my power in this moment? And what can I do to take that shit back if it's not in my hands? Because that's where it needs to be. That's where it actually is, but it's that shifting the perspective from where you think your power is to where it actually is. There is definitely, it's been a interesting day of energy today. I'm actually recording this in the evening of Twin Flame Tuesday. And, well, okay, that card just dove off the table over here. Woo! And it's a doozy. It's a whopper. I got it. Gosh. Oh. So then it's about your intention. Being intentional about how you feel. Does this feel heavy? Does it feel disempowering? Does it feel suffocating? And then what if you say, I am free to be me in whatever ways that looks like. And that means that I'm here to live all that is my life. And I will not be the one who limits myself because I'm going to put my life on hold while I wait for this other person. Whatever the label is of that person, because see, it is the ego that is obsessed with label. Yes, goddess. There's just so much, like I said, so much energy in me tonight. The label, yet I'm tired. It's so bizarre how, like I said, how I feel. It's incredible, but it's a trip. But these labels, they are of the ego because the ego needs to categorize things. And so what happens instantly when we're like, oh, twin flame. A twin flame, as we know, it's a knowing. And that's what we're being asked to. That's what this shift is about going from ego into soul. Living from, not from ego, but from soul. Which means releasing the attachments. And that means labels to things, including your twin flame. To recognize that you are here to live your life on purpose, no matter what your counterpart is doing. And you see, goddess, we unintentionally create our own suffering when we hold on to that which has physically gone away. Now you see, why do we do this? Because the ego is addicted to pain and will therefore cause you to suffer so that it may soothe its craving, satisfy its fiending for a hit of pain. And so when we are aware that we are operating from this space, that we are operating from ego, and we then intentionally, we set an intention to choose to be crystal clear that I am going to surrender to my journey. I'm going to allow for this expansion. I am going to liberate myself from the limitations that I am creating for myself, because this individual is called my twin flame. So therefore, I have to put my life on hold, and I have to sit and focus on him and but be in that pain because he's with a karmic, or he's where whatever it is going on that has your alignment with each other, your own alignment with union with each other is out of alignment. So therefore, you focus on you and you get yourself into alignment, and whatever he's going to do, or she, right? Whatever the divine masculine is going to do to get their self in alignment. And then when we maintain that alignment, then we really truly can have that union. But this is why you've got to focus on you, sister, because guess what? Tick-tock goes the clock. All this time that you have been sitting and pining over him or her, you have to really ask yourself, am I really loving myself? Is this what I would like my beloved twin flame to be experiencing about me if the roles were reversed? Because remember, it is about how you are loving yourself and allowing yourself to feel that love. And it certainly is not an act of self-love to perpetuate your own suffering. And this is why you will find with me, goddesses, that your divine masculine has chosen that path because of what he needs to do to heal what he needs to heal for his responsibility here. So you too can be in the same for you and what you're healing, because remember, twin flames, we are mission first. And that's another thing, is I am like, all of this romanticizing, that's perpetuating the same ego limitations, the same romanticizing fairy tales, and you're incomplete. And so when we function from this space where you have to have that physical union with your counterpart, we have actually overlaid the ego template onto that which is divine and sacred, that which does not need such attachment of the physical world, because we are energetically connected eternally. Whew. That was intense there for a moment, if I do say so myself. Wow. I am so thankful to be in such an empowered space in my life, in my journey, that I can look at where my counterpart is and go, you know what? I honor you. I love you. And I am letting you go, because I love me more than the suffering that I create for myself when I sit and yearn for you to come back to me. I have been practicing getting control over myself, allowing for myself to be aware of the energies that flow in with the thoughts, the states of being, the emotions, the energy, that which is the totality of my experience, so that I may interpret it and then shift into intentionality. It is a all-day, everyday practice, and it does get exhausting. In fact, truth be told, after I've done recording this, I plan to go sit and watch a movie on YouTube with my little pretty girl, kitty girl. Okay? Just to, again, unwind. Wow. I don't know if I've ever gotten both of these cards. Look at this. So Goddess, this is where we are. Envision that new reality for you. We've been being asked to focus more on how you want to be feeling, what you want to feel, Goddess, not the what do you want to experience or have. Like you want to go on that vacation there, you want to be with your twin flame, right? Not the external. Do not focus on the external. Internal. What is your internal reality that you desire to be experiencing? I mean, right now, this is a powerhouse of cards right now, Goddess. This is so much empowerment right here. It's insane. Because first and foremost, with awareness, this is where you really begin taking back your power. Because once you become aware of something, it's no longer in the dark. It's no longer hidden. It no longer has total power over you. You, through simply becoming aware of the habit, the thought pattern, whatever it is, you, by simply becoming aware of it, have taken such a large chunk of your power back. The greatest challenge is then continuing to practice that, to break down that resistance, that barrier, that block, that bullshit story, so you can break through to the reality that you desire to be experiencing. So Goddess, this is it. Envision the reality by the way of that which you desire to be experiencing, what you want to be feeling for your life. Focus inward. Does your solar plexus and heart chakras pulsate? Do they? Do you feel it? Do you feel that Kundalini energy just racing up your spine or down the whole circular, whatever way, whatever party your chakras are having, that you feel so much joy and so much love and so much understanding and compassion, excitement for your life. You savor pleasure every day. What reality do you desire to be experiencing by way of what do you want to be feeling? What does it feel to be in any of these visions that you have externally with your twin flame, going on your dream vacation, living in your dream house, your dream, whatever that looks like? How does it feel? And this right here, this card, this possibility card, it's to remind you that in the realm of possibility, all things are possible. Dismiss nothing. And this especially goes for yourself. Don't believe the bullshit that is telling you that you can't have something. Say, all right, I see you, and I'm going to raise you. So how's about I choose to cultivate, conjure, and thus cultivate within myself what I desire to be feeling in those visions? Because you see, that you can do, Goddess. You can be in that energetic state of being. There are no limits to that except for the ones you put on yourself. And that's what manifestation is really about. And that's what boggles my mind about these experts that talk about you needing to hold on, because in the art of manifestation, period, in intentional manifestation, you have to detach from that which you desire to manifest. Or else you're coming from a place of not having it, which equals lack. That's why I just sit here and I'm dumbfounded. I'm like, what? But however, we all each are where we are on our journey. We are where we are, and we are each are exactly where we're supposed to be. And that's the journey of growth. That's what this is about, is recognizing that we are all on a perpetual going and growing journey, and that in the same breath that it's not about your counterpart, it's about you. It's not about where everybody else is and what they're doing. This is why where I come from is what is that what feels empowering to you? That's the bottom line for me. It says, seek out a mentor or guide. That's so great. Be willing to learn from others. And like I said, I am definitely that person that I only work with coaches and, follow, educators and teachers that come from an empowering soul space. And if it is not, then bye, Felicia. Take the action that you need to take to put yourself in this empowering space. Because Goddess, the power is in your hands. The power has always been inside you. You've got to be the one to take the action, because nobody can do it for you. So become aware of what you are creating and do it on purpose as you imagine the reality you want to be feeling. No limits, right? Recognize the growth of yourself, your journey, where you are. Yeah. And with that, shall we? Hello, Lightworker cards. Work your lights. That's what they're called. I call them, as you can tell, the Lightworker cards. Ooh, oh, whoa, there we go. Flip-a-doo. Well, looky there. Stop overthinking it. Yeah, because you are already doing it. Remember, that's why that already came up today, is you are where you are and you are exactly where you're supposed to be. We all are. So repeat after me. I am where I am, and I am exactly where I am supposed to be. Because if I were supposed to be anywhere other than where I am, then I would be. And it's true. Again. So, again, it's getting in alignment with who you truly are, what you desire. And that means you've got to, again, conjure and cultivate the energetic state of being within yourself that you are in when you are living the life of your dreams, when you're with your divine masculine. You cannot live as though you are in separation energetically, which means you are living and loving your life because he is always with you. There is no pining over him. It is when you think of him, you can close your eyes and he's there. You can feel it. Or even better still, quite honestly, Goddess, you simply conjure within yourself what it feels like to be with him. Which is why this card of mothering yourself, allowing yourself to feel good, holding that space for yourself so you can feel better. You don't need to keep suffering, Goddess. You don't need to keep holding on to an attachment that's keeping you in quicksand. And again, I've been in that cycle so much, and I've even had a recent reclarification, reboot, in the sense of anchoring even greater still in this, knowing where I come in, what my purpose is, what my mission is, who I'm serving. And that's you, Goddess, the one who is in this twin flame arena going, but I want him to come back, but I want to feel good, but I want him to come, but I don't know what to do. But she says to hold on, and she said, I'm here to support you in feeling empowered so you can be liberated from this suffering. Does that mean there's going to be healing? Yes. Does that mean there will be growing pains with this growth? Oh, mercy, yes. However, I can assure you, Goddess, working with me, I can guarantee that you put the things into practice You create those changes in your life, and I promise you will create the reality that you desire. Because that's what I'm here for. So, with that, I will ask, and again, I remind you that this is the divine masculine collective energy. Moving forward, as I've said before, this is not intention, right? This is not intended to be a specific message from your divine masculine's current ego self. This is the divine masculine collective energy for those divine feminines who are where we are in this journey, where again, you're transcending the illusion of separation. And that's why it is the ego and those operating from an ego space that will continually insist you hold on to your counterpart. That is attachment. With that, we then ask the divine masculine, what message does it have? Does he have for this is the second time in recent readings that this card has come from the divine masculine. Accept that letting go is a necessary step in this journey. Accept that letting go is a necessary step in this healing twin flames journey. Wow. That's what I'm going to say is wow. So with that, you are being asked to continue with that sanctuary time, goddess. So you can be allowing for this healing to take place, so you are not distracting yourself with more external shit. You see, one of the greatest challenges for the ego is to be alone with itself. This is why so many self-development getaways, shall we say, retreats and such, they often have a component where all you get is water, a pen, a journal, and you're off on your own by yourself out in nature for, I've heard as many as 24 hours, as much as 24 hours. So that's all you have. No phone either, goddess, nothing. That's it. That's what you get. Because the greatest challenge for the ego is to face itself. And that's where we are, goddess. That's where the divine feminine collective is. Which is why this acceptance for letting go. So have courage, goddess. Find your brave. Find your brave. I even have a poem that I have written titled Find Your Brave. And truth be told, I don't actually have it super handy in my phone. But with that, I am going to point out angel number 902. Angel number 902, for those who may be new to my channel, September 2nd, not September 2nd, 9:02 a.m. I got that backwards because it's September 20th was my twin flame. 9:02 a.m. is a time of transition for a little kitty named Oliver Bruce, or Obi Love, as his nickname was. And he was a feral kitten who became a foster once he was diagnosed with FELV. He became my foster back when I was with a rescue and I was hosting FELV kittens. And he was so nervous about making friends with his new brothers and sisters here in the house. And Jack, May, and Mikey, the three that I already had, oh, they were just ecstatic. They were so excited to have a new brother to play with. They were super stoked. However, he was so intimidated by all of that eager energy, right? They like repelled him almost. And it took him 4 nights locked up in my room with me and using baby gates during the day so they can communicate, get to know each other. But 4 nights, and on that 5th day, after I'd been telling him for all of those days, find your brave, baby, find your brave. They just want to love you. They just want to play with you. I promise you, they're so excited. And that's the universe, right? That's this expansion journey. It just wants to play with you. It wants to have fun. Yeah, it seems scary. But that's this journey, this boomerang journey that we are now on, Goddess, with our counterpart. Is the universe wants to play with you. You're now in this place where you've been cracked all the fucking way open. So let's explore that. So find your brave. And I'm here to tell you, I have the best video of once he was, of course, totally comfortable. And I'm so blessed that I caught it. And he come running out of the kitchen, hid around the corner, and then Mikey came running out. And next thing you know, I caught them on video doing a somersault. It was so cool. But they wouldn't have that experience. They wouldn't have shared that love before Oliver Bruce. He was only with us for about 7 months, if that. But he got to live his life so full because he found his brave, Goddess. And you're being asked the same, to find your brave, to live your life to the fullest, no matter what your divine masculine is doing. And especially if he is going that direction, don't chase it. That overzealous energy just makes things go away. That lack energy just makes it go away. It's intimidating. It's suffocating. Because what you're supposed to do is focus on you. And we are so deep in that right now, and we're just going to keep getting deeper. When you accept that letting go is a necessary part of the process, truly, completely, when you surrender to the journey and you know that no matter what, even if it takes the rest of your lives on this earth, that you will know harmonious physical union, but that's it, is you're trying to figure out how it's going to happen and when. You got to get into alignment, Goddess. So 902, find your brave, feel your courage. You are here to make the world a better place. You are braver than you believe. Take your time. It's all divine. Be here now. There's no such thing as mistakes, only lessons on the way to success. Wow. I literally have a message right here at 7:17 p.m. that my OG soul sister texted me, who is the one in my life who has had a front row seat to my own twin flame journey and has constantly been there to be like, stop doubting yourself, because I have watched from the outside looking in, being able to see him and see me and see where I am and see where he is, and say with absolute certainty that we have always mirrored each other 1000% where we were in our journey, where we are in our journey. And that is the case in a true twin flame connection. So then why do we need to hold on? When we can look within ourselves and say, oh, this is where he is because this is where I am. And oh, how about, oh, well, I don't enjoy this very much. And I can't really do much for him because he has to do it for himself. But that means that I have to do it for myself. So that means, oh yeah, I need to focus on me. Right? And that's where we are, Goddess, is you focusing on you. You becoming aware of what's going on and with yourself and being intentional how you're showing up. So let's look to 717. Look, spiritual growth. Looky there, growth and enlightenment, strong union for twin flames. See, so stop doubting. Current, coming new beginnings and opportunities that bring alignment with your soul purpose and mission. You already know, so trust yourself and your inner knowing. You are on the right path. All is well. Right? And again, there it is, being aware of words you speak and how you are being, Goddess, being. This is why the reality you're being asked to envision is in the being. What energetic state of being are you in when you are in these visions with your twin flame on your dream vacation, in your dream car, your dream house, whatever it is? Remember, whatever it is you desire. What is the energetic state of being? And then you do what you need to do. You do the work to get there. That's what it is, Goddess. That's how you come home to union within, is you reconnect with the totality of you and your power to harness this energy, to have control over you, instead of allowing for things outside of you, including your counterpart, to have power over you. It's time to take that shit back so you can be thriving. It's all about being thankful to be thriving and saying, I'm so thankful to be thriving. I'm so grateful to be thriving on my twin flame journey. I'm so thankful to be thriving on my self-love empowerment journey. Tell the story how you'd like it to be. Envision the reality, right? Because I'm so thankful to be thriving on my journey. There is no external. There is no attachment. It is a state of being within myself, right? I am so thankful to be thriving on my journey. Period. Why does it need to be anything more? Stop overthinking it. Don't make it harder than it has to be for yourself. And with that, Goddess, that is today's message. 902 717 are our angel numbers. And for those who have found me and have that space, that aha moment where you're like, I like this one. She's a firecracker. I like this bitch. She my kind of bitch. Because I'm a worthy, abundant bitch. There's a whole movement coming for that too, Goddess. Empowered goddesses. I'm telling you, goddesses rising. All right. So with that, I am here for you. I am here to serve and support you. I do have a few one-on-one sessions still available for the month on my schedule, which you can claim your spot at iamempowered.as.me. Again, that is iamempowered.as.me. My coaching days are Tuesdays and Thursdays. I offer 30-minute sessions and 75-minute sessions. And with that, you can definitely visit my website, empowermentexperiences.com, to see all the ways that I can serve and support you. I am still doing updates and things are in the midst of change. However, EWR, my Empowered with Rochelle group pass, that's about to be talked about a lot more again here too. All right? And regardless, I know that working with me is definitely something that will take you from feeling powerless on this journey, fed up with the back and forth and all of that, and you're sick and tired of being sick and tired of this journey and of feeling this pain and suffering. Well, I know that place, sister, and I sure as fuck am not there anymore. So I am here to ensure that you get out of that place too. And with that, goddess, I appreciate you. Again, I want to say that. I appreciate you. You matter. You are important. You are here for a purpose, for a reason. And with that, I remind you that the power to create any change in your life, the power to create any reality that you desire, all that power, it's in your hands. Because that power, it has always been inside you. Namaste.